I have to zoom in. This is science. This is for science. We're just, you know, employing the scientific method is all. This is number 1, and this is number 7. As you can see, it is slightly bigger. Oh no, she's hot! There are 3 of her. Okay, hold on. Testing.
Testing.
How's that? Seems fixed? Oh, good. All right. From Memoria to Golbez and his archfiends, we have more questions now than answers, but that is a sign that we are making progress. There is nothing like the aether of a living mortal. Blah, blah, I will suck your aether. You know what? I'm gonna voice her as Count Dracula now. I haven't felt so satisfied since my return. Groping in the dark? I'm sorry, this quest is called Groping in the Dark. Square Enix, you have some explaining to do.
Vanillabean, you've come to the 13th before, yes? You fought voidsent here.
I have, yeah. Dab, sure. Dab for groping in the dark. I am not groping in the dark. I am not a fiend.
But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand.
They seemed to stay dead at the time, yes. Yeah. You know, I didn't even think about that, yeah. So what's the deal with that?
I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return. In contravention of the natural order. Do you remember out of the ordinary? Is sealing magic like Zero's, perhaps?
There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this.
Please do.
The more you devour, the more powerful you grow. But in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh... You're jokesters. You're freaking jokesters. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey. A fate more likely for stronger beings, who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his greater strength, Scarmiglione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I can bind the aether of the soul in the crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra, but I am the only one left. I am told that the heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stone, called Archfiend. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Archfiend. I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. I was thinking about that, yeah. So maybe, you know, Archfiend and Memoria are the exact same thing. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm immortal in part. I see. Zero. I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other voidsent again. We've tried! They don't talk! I mean, some of them do, but they just don't make sense. Let us entrust the task to Vanillabean. Her echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, she should be able to maintain her composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps. I'll do what I can. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. Out of curiosity, what's the most dabs you've done in stream? 300. I'm talking to you again? If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. She's just still talking about the mistress! Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. It seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Rhaenyra? I guess so, yeah. Although nowhere near as hot. Yeah, Rhaenyra be hot. So the clever one hadn't been eaten? If no one wants it, then perhaps... No, you're not allowed to eat me. Golbez? Of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless. Those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee. Though soon there will be nowhere to run. I need to catch up on Monster Musume. I haven't read that manga in years. Ugh, the tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Golbez? I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. We just gotta go to the castle. I bet he's at the castle. How much you want to bet that he's at the castle? Mount. I'm gonna drive down the stairs, you guys. Because that's what cars can do. They can jump as well. The hydraulics on this thing. Welcome back, Vanillabean. Were you able to learn aught of value? A little bit. So countless voidsent answered to the archfiends, who in turn answered to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scamlion's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. I have a flying car. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Azdaia. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? You know she's gonna say, if you trade me Aether. Forgotten the way of my world already? If you want help, offer payment. There you go. Jeez. Just like, keep paying me. I want money. I want more money. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more of a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. Protection? I have no need of such. Clearly, let's be honest, they're a badass. I was a prisoner, yes, but only because I couldn't be bothered to resist. I could have easily broken free had I desired to do so. If you're truly such an aimless creature,
then you could do worse than to join us. You needn't expend as much energy to defend yourself as you would alone.
Trying to be clever, are you? But even if you had a point, your protection isn't enough to persuade me. Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in Aether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now?
Either a place the archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary.
I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle? I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. What did I tell you? I can just ride my flying car. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. No, I have a car! I have a car, though! She's just your typical kudere character, like Fremi Speeddraw from Roka no Yusha. Oh yeah, I saw that anime. It only got one season, unfortunately. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with Aether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. What, is there someone watching? There's always someone watching.
Not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this.
How is it that we're always being, spied on, and we never notice it? They all have the VB tunnel vision. Well, what about Y'shtola, though? I mean, she's like Daredevil. We should be able to find a mount here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little Aether should suffice. Are you ready? Sure, I'm ready. Whose Aether do you need to suck now?
There it is.
I wonder if you can gain weight if you suck someone's Aether. If you suck too much of it. What is that? What the hell is that?
Good. It agrees to serve.
It's
Get
not
on.
cute. You end up like Vothri. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, he did get fat by engorging on stuff. Or is it because he ate a lot of food? It might have been both. What the hell? There's a little rat and a little weird Grimer thing from Pokemon. And then we have Cthulhu. And then we have Cthulhu's pet. And then gargoyles.
What is this place?
My domain.
Your domain?
In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs.
So are they good voidsent? Nope, never mind. Nope, they want to eat us. She flexing? That Grimer, though.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word.
Do we have to pay you?
Follow me.
I feel like I'm, you know, paying the skull bully for protection. Just notice that everyone looking high fantasy and you there are punk. And also, on top of that, I'm the only one with a high-resolution outfit. Look at this. Look at this here. Let me stand next to Varshan. The difference is huge. Y'all be low-res. Hell, even Y'shtola. Where's your 2B outfit? Where is it? I have this. I have that. Yeah, I use the legs. I don't really use the top. I mean, who does, really? This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing Aether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. It is a voidsent's nature to consume, their sole purpose, even if the pursuit of the Aether may lead to their undoing. Many succumb to that instinct, but any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Everyone uses the legs, yeah. And the reason being because it's like the only one that gives your character a bigger ass. I have to zoom in. This is science. This is for science, okay? We're not being perverts. We're just you know, employing the scientific method is all. All right, so there you go. So here it is, class. This is number 1, and this is number 7. Yeah, as you can see, it is slightly bigger. Why would your character wear a cap and cover up adorable cat ears? Because I like the hat. And so it is unfortunate that there's no ear holes for the cat ears. It is what it is. I guess Square Enix didn't want to like model different versions of the hat with different ears. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the voidsent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn served Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we've learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. I can do that. You're going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. I wish only to observe. Do not expect me to help. Who's sending me a message? Then it's settled. I'm ready when you are. I forgot to /busy. Let me actually /busy though, because those whisper sounds can break my immersion. Ready? Then lead the way. I leave it to you to decide with whom you speak. Zero is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Yeah, still disappointed that Viera can't wear hats. Didn't they recently updated the game with more, wearable Viera helmet options and hats? You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I haven't played the game in the last 4 months, but I think there was some kind of update that added more stuff for both Viera and Hrothgar. I call this my abode, but spend hardly any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's Aether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another's soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am, in a place all my own. So I have to go over here next. Can I still mount? Wait! Did I screw up? Where's Zero? Wait, do they follow you now if you mount now? Let me test it out. Okay, I'm gonna drive over here, and I'm gonna dismount. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you! Oh, that's a new change. It didn't used to be like that. Before you would, if you mount, then the NPC goes back to their starting location, and you have to pick them up again. That was so annoying. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I don't recall this statue, though. However, it came to be here. I certainly didn't wish for it. Hopefully that works everywhere. I would assume. Hopefully there are butts everywhere. There's one large one right now.
To walk around with her like that, you're her minion then.
You know I don't take minions. She has some questions, and I want you to answer them. What's 2 plus 2?
Golbez? I don't know that one. Only Scothok.
Scothok? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I remember Scothok, though. Oh, that was that one boss in the old Heavensward raid?
When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you.
Scothok was a powerful voidsent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez. Yeah, I killed her! That spider centaur is badass. I guess, yeah. Can Weeby outrun? Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for me. Don't.
You're one of the mortals. Is it true? When you die over there, you really die?
Yeah, unfortunately.
So it is. What brings you here then?
I'm here to look for someone's sister.
Ah, yes, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. But recently he stopped doing that. Instead, he devours all.
Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he is about to make a move.
Rumble, stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Golbez? Golbez? I've heard the name before. Ah, I remember. I was speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
Sorry, this is 0. A crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this?
Farfarello. He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw.
I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more. Satisfied with what you've learned? But let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. It seems the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us, constantly in fear of being devoured. He seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is... Curiato? Ciriato? Is that another Italian name? He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's aether. Such is their relationship. Ciriato. Spaghetti. But I ramble. You intend to speak out of Farfarello, I presume? Even Farfarello sounds Italian, now that I think about it. Farfarello. Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Meanwhile, elsewhere... Oh, is that one place? Golbez's throne.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmiglione.
Sorry, that name is silly.
I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmiglione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age.
Memento Memoria.
Bang of nostalgia to my breast, and a tear to my eye. If the very notion wasn't absurd! Drifting our goal, drowned in darkness, as were we all.
I have a feeling that those guys are going to have their own unique models at some point in the future.
Does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer.
This guy has an early MCU Thanos vibe. Watch him open a fridge, and then he, gets the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's gonna say something like, now it's my turn.
They cannot be suffered to live.
Also, I don't know why I thought of a fridge. I don't know why the Infinity Gauntlet would be in a fridge.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbariccia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
This Guild Wars 2 expansion looks weird. It's very weeby now. How's it going? Yeah, I am checking out the new patch in Final Fantasy XIV.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
Yeah, I'll come back to more Heart of Thorns this Thursday. He pulls out the butter and says, now it's my turn.
Oh my god! Bro, you're killing me with that joke!
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
I mean, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
What do you desire?
Aether?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
Won't that kill her?
The answers. No place.
Uh-oh.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
What hair? You're just a bunch of green energy. Unless...
Go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
They're probably just talking through those weird energy things, like their walkie-talkies. Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry, Zero, I'm inside you. Okay, well, it's too late. Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain, this way. So now we're searching for Farfarello. Oh, Siriato. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriato, this is rather unexpected. Where is Farfarello? Gulp. Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't seem like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. What more do you want me to say? And he's gone. Just like that. And off he flees, as he is wont to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Siriato's behavior? Coward-like? He seemed frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him? I doubt it. Had he been threatened, we wouldn't have found him in one place. No, he would run in circles until he could run no more. That's his nature. When did you start playing Final Fantasy XIV? I started playing in November of 2019. Almost 3 years ago. I can't say I quit World of Warcraft, but essentially I'm not playing the game anymore. At least not for the foreseeable future. Not until I hear that it's good again. But anyway, I uninstalled World of Warcraft at that time, and I wanted to play an MMO. And I heard that, A, Final Fantasy XIV is exactly like World of Warcraft, you know, in terms of gameplay. And B, it had Nier characters. It has the Nier raid, you know, based off of Nier Automata with 2B and everything. And I'm a huge fan of Nier. So those were, you know, that's what made me play, try out the game. Anyway, Farfarello is gone. But that is quite unusual. As is the fact that Siriato, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually... No. We must go after Siriato Pasta. Now. And bunny girls? See, bunny girls. Well, for me, the cat girls and the dragon girls. But yeah, the bunny girls, yeah, kinda. I'm not like super into the bunny girls. I'm mostly into the cat girls and the dragon girls. Hell, even the humans. Call me basic. I mean, my name's Vanillabean. Wait, what the hell? Will I survive this? Yeah, I'm fine. So, if you guys are expecting me to no, I'm sorry, follow... I'm not a verb. If you guys are expecting me to fall to my death in this game, I'm sorry to say, but that's not really possible, because Square Enix likes to hold your hand. So if you fall from a very high height, you are left with 1 health. Siriato, Pasta, we need to talk. There is no time. The wind rises. We must flee. Unless you're in front line, then you just go splat. Oh yeah, true. I guess there are exceptions. You only die if you're in combat. True, yeah. If you die in a raid, you still get VB'd. So now the verb has extended over to just me dying? What's gotten into you? What do you mean, the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbariccia, pasta. Barbariccia? Who in the world is that? We must flee, all of us. There is no time. Siriato. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. I'm doing it. What are you running from? I already told you. Barbariccia, the archfiend of wind. This is not going to get old quick. Archfiend, you say? We will be devoured or forced to serve, to fight in the crusade, but it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to have an archfiend, not you. Soundboard breaks immersion, but Italian accent doesn't. Aren't you a smartass? Not you, who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You, who now speaks as though you were Barbariccia's minion. There's only one explanation. He devoured Farfarello, didn't he? Oh. Pasta Farfarello. Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? And not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being? How did you know? I find it incredibly funny how this type of Italian accent is the easiest to do for everyone. It really is. Yeah, everyone can do the meme Italian accent. It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. I like how she does that, eye thing, She angles her head, where it's only one eye that shows whenever she's onto something. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farfarello's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it. Farfarello, Pasta, didn't leave. I ate him. Oh! He feared Barbariccia more than anything. Hated the endless fighting. So he begged me to devour him. That he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. I mean, that's fair. Who wants to live in an eternity of suffering? For all that good it did, I can still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened. So very frightened. What the hell? So if you eat others in this domain, you get all their voices in your head? That's not ideal, dude. I don't want, like, anybody... I don't want anyone living rent-free in my head. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness is in part endures. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still churned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All I know this, in making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that the desperation has joined with Siriato's fear, driving him to act erratically, this place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me or Farfarello. There's nowhere to go, nowhere. Then tell me oh, sorry, this is Zero. Then tell me about Barbariccia. I would know who it is we face. It's too late. She's as good as here. And no one can escape her winds. No one. She's as good as here. Oh, she's here. It's like a very unfortunate fusion dance.
Barbariccia! She is gone!
Yeah, true. Well, that doesn't sound Italian at all. What? What?
And she's brought her domain with her.
You can do that? You can just pack... Oh, I guess it's just like, you know, one of them mobile car homes.
The archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt.
Yeah, that's what I call mobile car homes too. Domains.
Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't manage eating and being eaten. I want to be left in peace.
You and me both.
No one wants to get eaten. Unless you have that weird fetish.
One of the archfiends approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
Yeah, that one. Oh. What the? Holy crap, she's hot! Oh no, she's hot!
Excellent. You saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbariccia.
Oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain?
Well, it just needs a little bit of cleaning. We can hire a maid. It'll be, you know, spotless. Just give it a week.
Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Why is she naked? What did she just... Oh. Nikoji, come on.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell.
I like that sword.
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say?
This is another Final Fantasy IV reference. Oh, wait, she's actually less naked than her Final Fantasy IV appearance? You don't say. Final Fantasy IV. What's her... Stop bonking me! This is research. This is science.
Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Some people are into that.
Where is he? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
Oh, well?
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine.
You guys didn't hear that.
If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain.
Is that a euphemism? Because
You may
I'll
flee
oblige.
instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
This doesn't sound so bad, you guys.
What's the plan then?
I think we should go and get stepped on.
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be
Payment.
easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment.
We gotta let her suck our Aether. We need more Aether.
Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it.
Oh, it's Varshan's turn. Okay.
So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbariccia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
Now she's gonna suck Varshan. Is that TOS? I don't know. Dragons, you know, are weird like that. Japan is weird like that. The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbariccia struck down. Were it not for us, we should not have come here. She would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbariccia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. This is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters now. They all suck. They all suck. They're all garbage. All right, fine. I'll just get this one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Yoshi P. The wind rises. A word of warning. Barbariccia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the memorial will suffice. Okay. I can't wield the power at will. I'll try, but I make no guarantees, yeah. You do that, And if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Asdaya. If another archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scamlion taught us aught, 'tis that we must hold nothing back when facing an archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nizroch? What? Is that the name of that weird thing? I guess it is. That's gonna be a mount. That is so gonna be a mount at some point. Let's go.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
What? What? Oh, I guess they can do that. How is that even physically possible?
Leave these ones to us.
I see to Barbariccia.
Oh, there she is. Standing there like an anime villain. That didn't break any bones. Oh, I still have my thing. What? Can I just activate it at will now? I feel like that was cool in Shadowbringers, but then they kept on doing it in Endwalker, and it's, you know, it lost its novelty. So I'm guessing this is a trial? Is that Final Fantasy IV music? That sounds like Final Fantasy IV music. I mean, it ought to be. Okay. Confront Barbariccia in Storm's Crown. I'm guessing this is the... Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Anyone else want to join? Lags, do you want to join? Yeah, let's get Lags in here. Let's do this.
The Storm's Crown. Join. Here we go.
Is this a full bean party? 5 of us. It'll fill in 3 more people. So 5 beans and 3 randos. That's a lot of hair! You were not kidding! Empress of the Winds. Okay.
Come, give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
Harry Garuda time? Don't even. Is this Mordremoth's wife? Mordremoth is viney.
Exquisite evening.
Alright.
My head shivers with anticipation.
That's so gross. I wish you didn't say that. That's not a turn on.
Oh no, God.
Okay. Wait, what is this? Is she gonna jump there? Oh. Oh. Okay. And is she gonna charge?
Try this.
Oh! Okay, alright. I'm learning. Stack marker. No, that's a tank thing? It's red, so that means tank.
Have that.
Alright, so she's gonna do that again. Oh, what the hell? So now it's a donut. Oh no! I read that wrong again. Our healers! No! Oh, rip! Let's see. Hold on. We got our healers back. Thankfully, we have a summoner. Summoners can res. So slowly, we'll get back on our feet. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so that's 1, 2. Take your time. No rush. A lot of new players doing this. Yeah, this is still new. This only came out a few days ago. Oh, not again! Why do I keep getting hit by that? I need to start remembering that when she charges, it's gonna do that conal AoE. Oh! No! Not like this! What is... I'm tangled up in hair?
You feel it too, do you not?
That's gross. This is gross! This isn't hot anymore! What the...
You've done well to last. But the battle has only just begun.
Phase 2. This is Bayonetta, yeah. What's happening? Oh, phase 2? Short hair? Wait, what the hell is what? Thick thighs? Bro, she really is Bayonetta. What? She kind of looks like Keith. Yeah, true. There are 3 of her. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, cool. All right, focusing. Stack. Putting on damage mitigation, cool. Avoiding all that shit. Okay, so this is stack and that's gonna be push, I think. I see. All right. No, not my Tenchi-Jin! Damn it! I got greedy. All right. No! I will not this again. I am not into this. This is not my fetish. Can I do this? All right. That's gonna push us away. So, oh, I'm guessing we have to go this way. Aha! Good thing I got the jumps. I bet there's an extreme version of this. It's a trial. Every trial has an extreme, right? Almost every trial. She's a secret love child of Keith and Rapunzel. Keith, Rapunzel, Bayonetta. Oh. No, you know what she is? She's that one character, that Nintendo game. You know the one. It's a fighting game. The punchy girl. With her hair is those punchy arms. Wait for that. Fire. There we go. Cool. That's not good. 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 That not be good. That might be good. Woo!
I will not be denied.
She was hot until she wasn't. You love this fight so much. Yeah, it's pretty badass. I think this is the highlight. This has been the highlight out of the entire MSQ so far. This is really cool. Nilla, check here. Where? Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, no. I did my war duty and kicked the butt. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out. Her head is in her domain.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet...
Oh.
You're finished.
Damn it all!
Oh. Am I going to have a moment? There you all are.
I see you've bested Barbariccia.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya. So the archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
What? Wait, what? See, that's what you call a tummy ache. You got too much Aether and now, you know, you spoiled yourself.
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
Oh, no, it's the opposite. Oh, she's famished.
I wouldn't want to face another archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste.
Yeah.
Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
I wonder how many trial bosses are there going to be for this story. They don't often combine the trial stories with the MSQ. They're usually like separate stories. Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern, at any rate. Being part voidsent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. For sure. There you go, you got it. My internet just did not work at all, that whole fight. I think I managed to push a button maybe once every minute. Oh no! Oh, rip. That sucks, Lags. You're living up to your name. Return from the void. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? What if we what if we make a donut, like a very large donut, and we put some Aether in it, and then we just stuff that donut down her mouth? Will she be okay then? It'll be an Aether donut. I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the Aether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. Donut. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There, she would be guaranteed all she requires. Can we do that? Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here, defenseless. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Nod said. Vanillabean, might I ask you to hold on to Barbariccia's memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. I can do that. I'm used to holding a bunch of crystals.
Oh, what happened to her? You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbariccia. Let her know when she wakes, will you?
I think an Aether Bad Dragon will be less of a choking hazard. Barbariccia's minion. Why not go and find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else? Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Vanillabean? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. I can do that. Hello, hello.
You're the ones who felled Barbariccia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey. So please, let me stay.
If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez.
There isn't much I can tell. Only the archfiends are allowed into this domain, wherever it is. None but they know.
I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield?
He has these scepters, staves, whatever they are. He uses them to talk to those far away.
Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. They got their own walkie-talkies. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied to let us rejoin the others and head home. I feel like I'm a little short for this car. Yeah, my eyes are not even above the wheel. How? Don't question it. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. Back to Troya then, and thence home. Nods head. So we're back outside. We climbed out of the butthole. Or we're about to. Gross.
You're all safe. Thank the sisters. A moment while I close the gate.
No one's gonna come out of it, right? They better not. Wait. Oh, okay, magic. Okay, I was gonna say, like, how... Will that fit?
There. We may rest easy for now.
Good. I was waiting on the Steam release, but haven't jumped in. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, you can try Guild Wars 2 for free now. I mean, you have been able to, but now you can try it on Steam.
Trouble? I expect some voidsent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
This guy has no eyebrows.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Just thank you? Hello?
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
This could have, you know, turned out very differently. You know, I was waiting for the music to change. If it was bad, if it was ominous music, I would have been really worried. Thankfully, it was happy music. Oni-san, I'm home.
And we are glad to receive you, Bashan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
All right. I am back over here. It's still raining. It's still raining. You mean to tell me it's been raining for like 4 hours? It was not raining for 4 hours. Mistress Kuro, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you in the guest chambers. Okay.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
What's that?
Zero.
Oh. How about we change her name? I still say that name is kind of generic. Like Tammy. I vote
While
Tammy.
She is none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force.
Or we can give her a donut.
In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether.
What is VB's obsession with Tammy? I don't know. I'm just saying that any name would have been better than Zero.
And we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat.
A donut.
Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Or give her a nice Harnish donut infused with Aether. There you go. You can satisfy all the conditions.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part voidsent.
Yeah, speaking of which, like how... I guess we'll find out in the future. I'm really curious as to how she became, you know, Xenos' voidsent to begin with. How she became that monster.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence.
Oh, well, there you go.
A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is voidsent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light.
VB being nostalgic working for Dunkin' Donuts. No, don't even. No, man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I left that place. Don't buy Dunkin' Donuts, they're terrible.
I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel. Were Zero wholly voidsent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Maybe? If so, that was a 4D chess move.
Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
My talents for shrieking at jump scares were wasted at Duncan. Is not a talent. You know, I stopped drinking both Dunkin' Donuts coffee and Starbucks coffee. I no longer go out to buy coffee. I just buy a bag of coffee and I grind it here at home. And then, you know, yeah, I have a coffee machine. You save a lot of money. While the scales functioned admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel.
Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers. Share with them what I learned fighting voidsent in the 13th.
What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? I mean, Zero will be fine. So I don't have any plans in particular. Maybe, you know, go down, sit and eat and have a cup of coffee and eat a donut. But not a Dunkin' Donut. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Miraid's Mayhain and ask for suitable refreshments? Yeah, sure. I can go grab a latte. Excellent. In the meantime, Nadana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. I hope I can finish the story before maintenance starts. Maintenance starts in 45 minutes. Wait, what was that? Oh, hey. Slash wave. Hi. All right. Hello. Welcome to Miraid's Mayhain. Please make yourself comfortable. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. What? A guest of the satrap has collapsed from hunger? Of course I would be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire. A modest quantity of living mortal's aether should suffice? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I'm afraid we don't serve that particular delicacy. What? Let me see your manager. If I may, I would recommend something gentle on the stomach. I like these apples here. They've just come in, and I can guarantee their freshness. Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know. All right.
Donut now! Give me donut! Give me donut! Mini donut!
She's awake. Oh, I thought she would wake up in the next patch. Well, there you. All right, cool.
Light.
Yeah.
There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful!
Ah! I mean...
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
That didn't get me.
A fiend? Where is it? Where? But this is no time for jokes.
What?
You're in the source, my dear. The world next door, so to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
Taking in the sights. Apples? Where's the donuts? That's healthy food.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
Like Dr. Pepper? Better not be orange juice.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
Oh, right. There's aether in all, well, Ew.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
That's her way of eating.
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow.
Well, Zero's the type to have applesauce. She doesn't like, the hard shit. I understand. Yeah, applesauce is way better.
That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
I'm betting she doesn't have any taste buds.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
True.
Well, we voidsent have no need for such when consuming others.
Oh, apples. Special gift from Tybalt. You're gonna make me sad again.
There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether.
That apple's gross.
But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
But you were reborn, right?
You have? But what happens when you do?
She just gets back up again. Yeah. It's only a flesh wound. She got better.
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Teaching Zero how to mortal, yeah.
My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort.
Maybe she's never physically eaten before and can't judge whether it's good or bad. Yeah.
And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent. And for that, I apologize.
Not like we had a choice.
If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back.
What about your void friends? Actually, we do have a reason to go back.
For yours, perhaps.
We probably have, like, at least 2 more trial fights.
Again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister.
And the sister.
I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, it is that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake.
I stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe this outfit was a mistake.
You managed to return in one piece this time. But don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Rad's at hand.
Yeah, punk. I'm a punk. Let us see those cat ears. I'll take off my hat.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. have a condition. You must come too.
Alright, sure. I can do that. Easy.
You have my thanks.
This world is brimming with Aether. I feel invigorated, just standing here in the breeze. In the rain, you mean, but sure. Glad am I to hear that. So, is there any place in particular you wish to see? I just realized that Varshan's a little boy again. It's like the curious case of Benjamin Button. Perhaps where that food came from? Apple, was it? While I don't expect I'll collapse again, it would be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Merheit's blah 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 it is then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Melil. There you go, cat ears. There's the cat ears. Detective Conan, yeah! Ah, yes. Merheit has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. Who are the ones there, moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? One could consider them to be snacks, sure. The dancers? They move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. Damn, that's straightforward as heck. All right. Okay. Okay. It's a form of entertainment. Yeah. Part of our culture. What a great culture. How needlessly complicated. You shut your mouth. Through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world. But the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange. Your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning, bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. We still got another quest! Oh god, the Limsa on this server is weird. Bro, the Limsa on all of the servers in this Aether Data Center is weird. Buried memory. Oh, this is the last quest! Okay, thank you. I believe Zero's time here has been rewarding, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Magaduda. Let's get this finished in 15 minutes, because I don't want to get kicked out in the middle of the story.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
It's all mortals.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think.
Who's a pretty kitty?
If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
What, you want to give her cat treats too?
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all.
My character eats donuts.
While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
I'll give more cat treats to Leo after this scene.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace.
It wasn't that way for the first.
Darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
And now it's Final Fantasy XIII. Eidolons from 13. Okay.
The Ascians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Yeah, they're the summons in Final Fantasy XIII.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer.
This is gonna get confusing. So we call them primals, and the Garleans call them, what, icons, and now the void beings call them eidolons. That's not at all confusing. Let's just use a universal term for
When it
the
seemed
things.
the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power.
A singular
The
power.
power to bind the ether of eidolons within crystals known as memoria. My mother was one such memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
Darkness.
And so you were born part voidsent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call voidsent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Yep.
Some defied
That's
temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
Yeah, just like the flood of light.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through.
Like the butthole that we
And
used.
find my world changed beyond recognition. Into the...
Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a voidsent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured.
This is a warning about Pokemon Go.
We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
Taint, cracks, holes. What is this stream? You know what this stream is. You're not surprised.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
It's a VB stream, yeah.
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
I only got 10 minutes left.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine's
Still there.
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th.
Yeah, if one world falls, then the reflection of that world will also fall, right? Yeah, if one goes down, the other does too. Or something like that.
But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to...
She is going to go world hop, yep.
But...
She wants to go
the
see
sole reason
Runar
you came
again.
to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone.
Yeah, former Scions, right, yeah. We're the retired Justice League.
And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do
Gotcha,
as you
yeah.
will. I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face voidsent.
So is she
You know
going
how
to
it
join the
works.
Justice League?
If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more.
There's more. She wants more.
I will consider this a deposit.
She'll change. I feel it. Yeah, she probably will. She probably will. She'll stop, you know, asking for payment. And maybe we'll get her like a self-filling magical Aether bottle that never runs out. I don't know. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What? What? Golbez and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Of this we can be sure. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed. That we will find and liberate my sister. And that we shall return home together. What the hell was that? New side quest? Why? What? Money. Give me money. It was random. Meanwhile, elsewhere, back at the Legion of Doom.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation.
Cagnazzo? Oh, they're gonna fight together? Who's Cagnazzo? The blue one?
As much as I dislike.
Oh, the next trial fight's gonna be a 2 versus us deal. It's gonna be 2 bosses. That's what I'm guessing.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Ha-ha! Some excitement for a challenge.
But what about Golbez? Maybe he'll be a 4th.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps.
Oh?
prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause. And so, you must fall.
Wait, what the hell? Who the hell is that? They're wearing the robes of the,
Irony that the blessed damned should set us free.
You know the people.
The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled.
To be continued.
And that was it. Oh, right. I finished just in time. I imagine the servers will shut down anytime. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's about to happen.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, I was expecting less viewers, actually, to be perfectly honest. Whenever I stream Final Fantasy XIV, I usually get around like 5 to 10 viewers. But yeah, I mean, I guess, some of you still want to hang out, even, when I'm not playing Guild Wars 2. That's good. That's good. And, my future goals is to build up that core audience. So that's good. I'll be back with more Guild Wars 2, though, on Thursday, same time as usual, 6 p.m. Pacific. We'll continue Verdant Brink. We're still in the beginning of Heart of Thorns, as long as there's Booba involved. So I have to carefully select the games. I have to make sure they have Booba. All right, noted. Don't you worry. I'm a big fan of Booba as well. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be kind to each other, and I'll catch y'all later.